All right, we should be live on Twitch and we are live on YouTube. Everything is going perfectly. I believe my death counter is working. Select one and then we should be good. Cool. All right, so obviously we are still shiny hunting for an X Pokemon. I've not done any other research in terms of things that we should be getting. Hello, what's up? Welcome. I was just looking at the news here to see games with superheroes. But we are ready to do some more adventures, hopefully to get the shiny Xurkitree. So it's good to see you again, Miss Vicky's. We are gonna be just doing what we did last time. Also, I ended up getting this from Target. I think it was like 50% off. So I got it for like 12, 13 bucks. I might try to build that today. Maybe do that during stream and show updates of that. Are you looking to join me for some Dynamax adventures? Unfortunately, it's not Lego. It's Mega Brick things. They don't have any Lego Pokemon stuff yet, but I think I heard the rumors that they will be having a actual Lego Pokemon set soon. All right, awesome. I'm glad that you'll be joining again. Again, it was a lot more fun when not only for me is it more fun when there's more interactions, but I think it's also just fun for people that get to be part of the stream too. Um, but no, I really need them to make a Lego set um, for Pokemon, and I think they will, because I'm pretty sure I saw a post a while back about Lego and Lego and Pokemon together. Lego and Pokemon collab. I think it's coming in 2026. Here. Yeah. It's the official Lego website and it's got Lego and Pokemon, so I can't wait. The little teaser has probably like Pikachu. I know it looks terrible because it's reflective, but again, still really cool. I mean, it could be a game changer having Lego and Pokemon together. And again, then, maybe what I could see happening too is, and probably could be done with this set as well. Um, I could see myself like painting over it to make it shiny, just as like an added, I don't know, element of fun. Yes, let's go. This is gonna be so nice. Oh, I just royally destroyed this box. Because I'm not opening it the right way, apparently. Oops. That's my bad. I guess it's got a little thing to open right here. If I can just grab it. And we're not. Oh, yeah, sorry. I should have totally do that. Oh, yeah? That's awesome. I've done a little bit of videos on TikTok. Um, I don't have a lot out there. Ooh. I'm going to go with Barbaracle. I know it's not good for the overall ending, but it should be good for a little bit. But no, it really is enjoyable to be doing things on. Well, I just ripped that off. Alright, I'm tired of this box. Ooh, what did we get? What did we get? This is so bad. I don't know. I don't think either of these are great options, but what kind of content have you been putting out there on TikTok? Just because I'm a little curious. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a lot of what I do too, is the postings of the shinies. My latest video did not do great, but again, I think part of it's because it's Pokemon Go related, and overall Pokemon Go just, it doesn't hit the same, I think, just because I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea in terms of like the wider range of Pokemon fans. I think, I mean, realistically, I just posted, it was from Pokemon Go Fest, and it had, it was the raid battles in which I got my shinies. So I got a shiny Regieleki, a shiny Zamazenta, and a shiny Zacian. So that was really fun. Oh, nice. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is really fun. I still wish it was as good as Legends Arceus shiny hunting, but at the same time, it does make sense that there's not going to be a sound for a shiny Pokemon to sparkle because it only changes the color palette. So it is kind of a bit more of a challenge and more, and in some ways more enjoyable or more rewarding to catch the shinies in Scarlet and Violet. But both those games are just top tier games. But yeah, no, honestly, even if it's just for fun at the beginning, like that's kind of what I was doing. I mean, I've been playing the games, I've been playing, I've been trying to record and trying to make something of kind of my love for Pokemon. And so starting off with videos and posting those just to share that, it's nice. If it goes somewhere, would be really nice too, but I don't expect it to go anywhere. And your last shiny, oh, was a shiny Dondozo. That's a pretty good one. Do you happen to have a Switch 2 or a Switch 1? Because I heard shiny hunting on Scarlet and Violet has drastically improved with the release of the Switch 2. Which I have not actually done any shiny hunting on Scarlet and Violet yet, which is kind of crazy because I really want to. It just wasn't necessarily something I was looking for yet. I'm gonna take this just because I'd rather not have a water type. We should go right. Go for the poison. Alright, I've opened it up, by the way. We're gonna see how crazy this is. Oh my gosh. Let's see also what items we got. Quick Claw. Bright Powder. I'm gonna go Bright Powder. I know Quick Claw is really great, but if I can potentially miss out on a hit, I would take that all the time. Yeah, it's crazy that they just couldn't get Scarlet and Violet to work as well as it should have on the Switch one. Man, this is crazy. These look exactly like Legos. They might be slightly different, but they're practically Legos. I do have Substitute. Substitute could come in clutch. Not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna show each step as we get there. Holy crap, that's a 3x3. I wish I could find a 3x3 square. Oh, there we go. We got it. 2 4s. 8. Cool. Oh my gosh, there's so much to look at. I really don't like how they do the directions on this one. It's worse than Lego's directions. Yeah, I do feel that. The one thing I will say about buying the Switch, if you are, I mean, if you're a gamer or you like to collect games in general, realistically, a $700 Switch, which roughly shouldn't be. I just dropped everything. Oh my god. This is, I don't think I can multitask in this way. Buying the Switch 2, in my opinion, just the games run better. The handheld mode is so much better. Like, I actually refused playing games handheld because it was so terrible. Like, even playing like Breath of the Wild handheld, it just degraded the experience. But handheld mode now is just so well done. I think that, again, most everything is pretty well done on the Switch 2. But yeah, I wish there was almost like a loyalty upgrade. Like, if you were somebody who had the Switch, and maybe it's more of a, you have to trade in your old system to get the new system at a discount. Like, let's say the Switch costs $300. You trade in your $300 Switch, you get $300 off the purchase of the Switch 2. That way you only have to cough up like $200, and then you get to upgrade your system. But I know the issues with that become, well, what if you want to keep your Switch? What if some games aren't compatible? What if you want to, let's say, change your overall, or like transfer everything seamlessly? Then you'd need the Switch in order to do that. And obviously, I think as you get older, it becomes a little bit better. Ooh. Whatever you choose is what we're going with, or if we get lucky, we get it. And again, I have both the Switches. I just think the Switch 2 is more towards my style of playing, which is great, and I probably wouldn't have gotten it if my wife didn't go out and get it on release day. I probably would have just waited until I could potentially get my hands on it, but it's not like it's a necessity. You know, I could have survived without having the Switch 2, but at the same time, I feel like it makes me want to play the Switch and Switch games more due to the fact that it runs everything a lot better. And I mean, I'm like so much into the fact of like the Switch 2 right now that I think that like getting the emulators on the Switch are going to be more enjoyable than they would have been on the Switch 1. But here's an update. This is the first step. it looks like crap. Yes, I was spending too much time on that first step. These directions are just so weird. And the pieces don't fit like Legos do as nicely. Man, use some Life Dew or something. Rosalia, you can use Life Dew. It's beautiful. Yeah, that's dead. I'm not angry though. What's up, Harlick? We are playing some, well, I'm building some Eevee fake Lego stuff. Because I got it on sale, and I was like, what's something else that we could do on stream? And then we're also just playing Dynamax Adventures on Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm trying to get this shiny Xurkitree, and it's just not working. I don't really know what to do other than keep on making it happen. Let's see. I am going to use Max Darkness. Yeah. I didn't even know that was you. I thought the Rosalia was somebody else's, honestly. It just happens. I gotta pay more attention because I'm not trying to bash you. You did nothing wrong there. The Magmar just did its thing. Thank you, I appreciate it, Harlick. But yeah, no, it's just sometimes the moves aren't fast enough and it sucks. And I mean, this is not, I don't want to say it's as bad as the last time we did this, because that run was so bad. I don't even know how we won it. I still need to post that video because that would be just, I just think it's hilarious that we were able to do that. A month for shiny Latios? No! Please don't say that. I'm trying to get this done in like a month. Actually, it's been like over a month, but not in terms of getting this, but like, I don't know. Is this like the 3rd or 4th week that I've been doing this? I have no clue, and I'm so tired of it. I don't want to do it ever again, but we have to. It's the struggle. Yikes. I can't tell if this is the one with holes in it or the one without holes. I think it's the one with holes. Man, this stuff is just too much. 84 encounters for 3 shiny Rookies? No, that's crazy. That's crazy that it only took that many for the Rookies, but it took you over a month for a shiny Latios. Latios is a great shiny though. No hate to Latios. Only hate to the shinies not wanting to pop off. Gosh, I hate these fake Legos. These are the worst things ever. I don't think I ever want to buy these again, but like if it's Pokemon related and it's on sale, I might just have to buy them. Like, is that toxic? Nice. This is where we're at on this Lego set. This fake Lego set, I should say. Not really great progress. I'm probably only going to do this one bag and then say F it because I don't want to deal with it anymore. We should realistically be fine. I mean, we've got 2 grass Pokemon. We've got a fire Pokemon. I'm going to use the crap out of Substitute. You don't need to. I don't think it matters too much. I just think, in a way, we might just have to spam Life Dew. And just keep doing that. You got 15 shiny legends. That's awesome, dude. Listen, after this run, I'll show you the shiny legendaries I have, because I have not kept track. I don't even know, but I know I have a lot. And I mean, if there's a shiny legendary that I haven't gotten that you guys would like to see me hunt for, I would definitely be open to trying to do that. Because honestly, I know Xurkitree is not the most exciting. Substitute. Man, I'm trying to... Oh, they say Mega Blocks. Cool. That's so awesome. Just like Lego say Lego. I feel like I shouldn't bash them this much, but like it's kind of funny. There we go. Clicked it. Oh, Fire Blast is gonna kill him. Let's go. Oh yeah, you're gonna do some big damage. Not as big as that the Shell Smash yesterday. A shiny living dex for every game. That's insane, but I mean, I wish you the best of luck, dude. That's awesome. I wish I had the time to do that, and maybe I do. I do have a lot of the Pokemon, but man, that is a grind. Some are definitely easier than others. And like when you're saying every game, are you talking about just the like Switch games, or are you talking about like every game? Because if you're talking about every game, I mean, that's impressive. When you do it, post a video. If I'm famous and I have like some sort of a platform, I'd definitely bring you on there. Every game. Holy crap, man. I mean, you're talking about probably years and years just to, like, especially for like the older ones. Man, I wish you the best of luck in that regard. I bet you can do it. I bet you are pretty good from Gen 2 until now. Holy. Again, great goals though. You gotta have something to strive for. And I think that's a really good thing to strive for. Alright, it doesn't look any different, but I added a few pieces. So what, I guess my question for you, when you're doing the shiny hunts on like the older games, right? When the odds were like 1 in 8,000, what is your strategy? Just have a bunch of copies running at the same time, trying to make sure that you can get, oh no, make sure you can get the encounters, or like what is the strategy in those games? Because I've seen it where people are doing like 6. You only got 1 copy? Oh no. Come on, Xurkitree, die! Well, I've seen like people do it, at least with like shiny hunting legendaries, they have like the same, like 1 copy, but then they like have it run however many times. I don't know how it works. I'd have to figure that out because I'd like to do that too at some point. But, I mean, that's just... I would be curious how many hours you've spent trying to collect all the shinies that you have. Because it's got to be, like, an absurd amount. And, like, I've spent a lot of time on these games alone getting shinies. That's not to say I've had the goal of a living dex, but... I mean, I've gotten a bunch of shinies. I still don't have a living dex on this game. I haven't even completed the DLC on this game because I got too distracted by this. And it's like, how do you move forward? What do you do? You know? Oh, crap, dude. I think we got this. We're adding on colorful pieces. Which is actually kind of nice because I was starting to, like, be concerned on how this was going to look. Okay, moment of truth. Nope. No shiny. Ah, crap. Darn. Miss Vicky's. We gotta do something. We gotta change something up. We need to make this also just go faster. We need as many ground types as possible. I would also want to do Zygarde, guys. I really want to do Zygarde. Oh, nope, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, I'm gonna cancel. And we'll go back in. Okay, yeah. That's fair. I mean, you can't really do anything about the different games. There's one thing that you could do, and I don't know if you really want to do this. And not every game. I'm trying to think. Did Gen 2 have the daycare? Or was that a later gen that had that? But either way, if you wanted to get the exclusives, just trade it over and then, you know, hatch eggs. But that's also time consuming. Yeah, the Masuda is the best for potentially that. Again, it really depends on if you're looking for that. I mean, the only exception that you'll have, I almost did it again. That would have been bad. 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. The only exception that you'll have to make is for the games that you can't get a legend, like the other version's legendary in it. Also, I kind of hate that these new games you can't just, like, they want to shiny lock everything. I get it. You want people to experience the freaking game. You know, you want them to jump in and play and not sit there and bash the game for reasons out of their control with the shiny odds. But at the same time, it's like you need to offer that as an option. Oh my god, yes. Nidoking, Mudsdale. This is insane already. And we've got 3 opportunities for the Cramorant. Oh my god, and another ground type? Let's freaking go. Yeah, no, some of the stories are really well done. I think some could use some work, but I mean, the shiny hunting is just so enjoyable. On Tuesday we were talking about like fan games, and I think even though I get that they're not real Pokemon games, I also enjoy when something's new and unique. And I feel like some people are just really creative, make a completely new story, make a completely new region to explore, even add new Pokemon, and I just want to experience that. And then I really like the ROM hacks that have different shinies, because I feel like I'm able to shiny hunt and still get something completely new out of the experience. A lot of the shinies are just so repetitive, and I wish Pokemon as a whole would kind of do something to kind of up the shiny game. I know on this game they had the like star shiny, and then they had the like diamond shiny or whatever you want to call it. But instead of making it just a rarity in the sparkles that show up, they should add, because they could easily do this, they add a new tier to shiny hunting. And maybe it's a much harder or higher type of shiny odds, or like lower odds I should say, in terms of trying to get it. But they should add it where you still have the normal shinies. Those are the base odds, 1 in 4,000, whatever it is. And then the odds of getting the super special shiny could be back up to that 1 in 8,000 odds. Or it could be slightly higher than that. Meaning that people that really want the challenge of shiny hunting to get these new shinies can still do that. The odds are still more difficult, but you still have the normal situation for the regular shinies too. It's just a new tier, an extra difficult version of shinies, which I think would be more fun and more beneficial in the long run. And again, would love to see that happen, but I don't think they're going to do that, in part because, I mean, they have changed some shiny Pokemon around, which has been good and bad, I guess, at the same time. But they also just, I don't know. I think that's more work than what they want to put forth. Yeah, no. I'll say this though, in terms of like shiny hunting, it's like it. You sit there, you're trying to get a shiny for so long. You're like, oh my gosh, something pop up, but then the serotonin you get as soon as it pops up, it just gives you another rush, and you're like, yes, let's go. I think I can do this for the next one, and then that takes, 20 hours, and you're like, oh, when is this going to be over? Come on, I need this. And then, again, another one comes out. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, though. People that are competitive, they want to have a shiny to flaunt it. Obviously, they still care more about, what's better for competitive. But, I don't know. But again, that's why I see a whole world with fan games. It really does change the experience. And if they're not going to care about shiny hunting, and they're not going to care about the fans that like the shinies, I get it. That wasn't their whole plan when they had the shinies in the games. But that's when we turn to fan games. Like Pokerogue's a great example. You have the potential to get 3 different tiers of shinies. There's another game called Pokemon Quetzal. You get 3 different tiers of shinies. And then you can also kind of change the color of the shinies, which is also kind of unique. I'm about to die here, so I'm going to full send the Ice Punch, and hopefully we don't lose the life. But we might. But again, seeing something new and like, I love a lot of the shinies that they created for the game. I think a lot of them are really well done. There's some that are just pathetic, but having those other options are really, really cool. Yeah, I mean, that's just the RNG. There's nothing you can do about that. Um, and even though the odds are like you should get 1 out of 500 encounters or whatever it might be for whatever you're trying to do, it's just the luck of a draw. You get a random roll, and whatever that number pops up to be, that's what you get it. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they have the shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I just wish they changed more about them. I'm fully committed to losing 2 lives if we need to, but that's fine. Yeah, that was a lot worse than I was expecting. I'm gonna go the steel route. We could probably go the middle, but healing after this would be nice. Oh, that's fair. It's Pogo's become a money dump, cash grab, and it's just not fun. They ruined the community so much on that. I do think in some ways it's nice to get the shinies in that game, especially for some of the games where you can't shiny hunt. And like specifically for like the shiny Zamazenta and Zacian, you can't get them without having a code. So that's kind of an issue, but I think we might not make it on this one, unfortunately. We have the best setup, but I think I shouldn't have done what I did. I think that was the issue. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. Do I take the time? I'm going to take the time, because if I can stop us from getting another death, I'm going to do it. No, that's fair too. I mean, realistically, if they really want Pokemon Go to be the best, I understand the side of you want people out and about, but not everybody is able to move around. Not everybody can make it to these Go Fest and play and be outside for, 8 straight hours or do things like that. I mean, realistically, not saying that everybody approves of it, but frankly, it doesn't matter. This is our progress right now. Anyways, but there's ways that you can not move around, and I know people have different beliefs on that. Again, if you're not using it for a competitive edge and you're not using it other than just for pleasure, like for yourself, I don't see any reason why spoofing should be, disapproved. Like, again, I know from the competitive side, it's not fair because you're relying on RNG in the day-to-day. But, like, quite frankly, who cares? If somebody's doing it to shiny hunt and that's what they want, it's whatever. Yeah, that too. I mean, they're not very considerate, and it's why games like that can be so difficult in general. But listen, I'll be honest. There was a point in time when I was spoofing just because it was super late at night. I could not go outside, but I still wanted to play the game. Like, I felt limited in that sense, and I know from what you're saying, you feel limited every single time that you try to go out because you're helping your missus, which you should be doing more than playing the game. But if you also want to play the game, there should be options. Or if she even wants to play the game, right? She should be able to have that option to play the game. She shouldn't have to feel like she can't partake just because she's in a wheelchair. And spoofing, again, people get freaked out over spoofing, and you can get banned for it and all these other things. But if you're just doing it because you want to play the game and enjoy the game, and you really don't care about the competitive side, and you're not even partaking in the competitive side, who cares? People like to get too caught up on, or like they feel self-righteous, like, oh, you can't be doing that because that's not fair to everybody else that has to get lucky. And it's like, there's truth in that, but at the same time, we're shiny hunters. It doesn't matter if we are going someplace that we're not able to be in, Obviously, we want to still get things legit, especially when you're talking about, completing a national shiny living dex. But at the same time, if you're talking about a game where you're so limited that you can't even play it and you still want to enjoy it, feel free. That's the beauty of it. Just because other people don't want to do it doesn't mean that you shouldn't. Yeah, I know. There's been laws that like literally now you can get pulled over. At least in my state, if you get pulled over with because you were on your phone, like you're gonna get a ticket. Like you can literally not be touching your phone at all. Come on, Janet, take this, please, Janet. No, Oscar, what are you doing? But yeah, no, it's scary. It's gotten a little bit better because I remember people dying because they fell in like the ocean, um, or fell in water or whatever it might be. Listen, I'm doing the citrus berry, but Pokemon Go is just too much of a cash grab anyways. If you want anything, you have to be playing like it's your full-time job. I can do it every once in a while. It's sometimes enjoyable, but it's not worth it in the long run. And I even feel that way about other games and things that I do. I'm like, is it really worth worrying about this or trying to do this if I'm barely getting any benefit out of it? This is still not going to do much, but at least it did something. I'm still probably going to die to the first hit from Power Whip or whatever. Oh yeah, music and Nav's different. There's nothing wrong with that. I still think touching your phone is still, at least in my state, it's like, don't do it or else you're going to get in trouble. But again, that's not to say that every state is like that or is that psycho about it. It's not going to stop people from doing it. The idea is you limit stuff just to make it so that people don't do it, but people are still going to do it. People are still going to die. It's sad, but it's the truth. But again, besides that, I think, yeah, exactly. Try to be safe. That's the bottom line. Just try to be safe as much as possible. Oh no. Let's win this, please. But no, I mean, the actual games are more fun. I mean, if you ask me, in terms of shiny hunting, I think Legends Arceus and even Scarlet and Violet, with how, even though it gets really buggy, I still think they're perfect, amazing games to shiny hunt in. Yes, part of it's because you've got this whole open world. Part of it's because, ooh, I really want to. I don't know if I should, because then I'd waste the dino. I'm gonna do it. If we lose another life, we're screwed anyways. But these games have been so much fun in shiny hunting, not just because it in some ways is easier, but I just feel like they're moving along with how the game should evolve. Hey, listen, nothing wrong with going for a drive, you know? I like driving my wife crazy, but she doesn't like when I do that, so that's a big issue. Something I gotta work on. um, but again, it's all about just trying to do things that we enjoy. I really like, in terms of shiny hunting legendaries, this to me is a much more enjoyable way than just soft resetting. I don't think that it's not faster in any way because you have to go through all this, but again, shiny hunting in this way, you feel more rewarded as you go through, and you have a chance at getting other Pokemon shiny, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, that would be so nice. You could easily just connect it. Okay, Palossand, not shiny. Durant, not shiny. Combuskin, not shiny. Xurkitree, not shiny. So that was attempt 64. Not great. Again, I'm just going to double check because my eyes could throw tricks on me. I don't think any of them were shiny, but I get worried, you know. I really want to double check, make sure. Before we do this next one, I forgot to show you. Wish I had a better setup for the Pokemon that I have. Let's see. Okay, this is the most impressive shiny I have. Not because it's anything great, but because this one I actually had the soft reset for. And that took so long. So annoying. But I'm so happy I got it. So that wasn't a Dynamax Adventure shiny Pokemon, but it was still a good one to get. Again, I just have so many different shinies. It's ridiculous. Raikou, love it. Reshiram, again, perfect. Zekrom, not maybe the greatest shiny, but still a good shiny. We got Cresselia, Ray, Zapdos, another pretty bad shiny. Solgaleo just pops. Necrozma. I mean, this one was a free one, but Zeraora, great shiny. Latios, because I know you were hunting for your Latios for a month. Giratina, Buzzwole, Moltres. This was the Zacian I think I got from the code, so it doesn't really count as like really getting it, but still really nice. Heatran, Lunala, Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Kyogre, Suicune, Palkia, my boy Dialga, love him. Virizion was another soft reset one. I don't like it as much as the Registeel, but, you know. Blacephalon. We got that Latias. Kartana. A free Eternatus because of the code. Kyurem. Uxie. The Celebi. Those are not shiny. I don't think I got any of these birds shiny. Thundurus, though. Listen, I spent a lot of time, especially during COVID. I literally would sit there watching TV and just do these over and over again because I was like, there's nothing else for me to do. Or on a car ride, like you were saying, you drive a lot. When I'd go on a trip with like my family or my wife's family, we'd, you know, when we weren't driving, we'd just be chilling. So I'd shiny hunt, Azelf, Stakataka. I've got so many. God, it just keeps going. That's why I couldn't do the Xerneas, is because of already having it. Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini, or Fini, however you want to say it. I don't think... I know the Yveltal. Was there anything else? I mean, again, I have so many. It's stupid. I remember hatching all the starters. These are probably just regulars that I transferred from Pokemon Go because I didn't need them. I probably don't have any others. That seems like a big list of the shinies. Love Obstagoon. Come at me. Obstagoon on its own is an alright Pokemon, but shiny Obstagoon, insane. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anymore. Yikes. That was still a lot. Yeah, those are some that people traded from elsewhere. I needed to go through and just delete so much because I don't have any storage space, but you know. Ah, yikes. Still fun though. Again, this is a great like thing to do when you're just you want to relax, you don't want to put forth too much effort, and then you just go through and you play it. Thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, again, I know you've got a whole shiny living dex you're creating. If I had anything that you need, let me know, but you probably have most of that stuff already. Alright, I did another code. I don't know if Miss Vicky's is still playing, but if you are, I'm good to go. Oh, yikes, man. This is going to be a pain to figure out. I think this one goes here. Yeah, let's go! Running it back. Love to see it. Also, that's only on this game. I mean, legendaries, as far as legendaries go, I mean, we're kind of stuck anyways with limited options, but in terms of other games, I do have other shinies. Again, that's why I've been trying to spend more of my time like showcasing or like playing Okay, yeah, that's right. This is where we're at now. Again, I would put it down for a while. Oh, I didn't even look. I'm gonna go right. It doesn't matter though, realistically, because we're gonna win either way. But nah, it's just fun. It's good fun. It's nice to like reach your goal and try to get the shinies. And I mean, like, again, it's not anything other than just usually for yourself. So now a lot of my friends, they don't understand or get why shiny hunting is enjoyable, which is fine. They don't have to, but I think they're just like, man, we get it. You play Pokemon and you shiny hunt. We've heard enough of it. But I don't know. It's just something fun. 2, 4, 6. Man. But again, as I've said, I wish you all the luck in trying to get your shinies. I bet you can do it. Did I mess this up? No, I didn't. We're good. Didn't mess it up at all. Thought I might have. I feel like this is just a base. Boom. Boom. We're doing good. No, you're good. I totally understand if you gotta stop. this is not a very quick process, so I totally understand. I appreciate you for on Tuesday. I appreciate you today coming, stopping by, and just doing these with me. It's been really fun. We've had a lot of close calls, but we've been able to pull it out of, the ether. Um, and never feel sorry. Like, I appreciate that I actually have people on my stream, and people are wanting to hang out and help and play. And again, I think to me that's more important than anything, and I'll take what I can get from it. Again, it's not always. I mean, I don't know if you guys are part of any other groups, or if you guys have friends that also are as into Pokemon or other um, interests as you are, and that you have to play with. So I totally get it. Ooh. Maybe the Dugtrio, Alolan Dugtrio might be the best. Alright, I am practically done with this build, or the bottom of this build, and then I'm going to stop. I'm getting too distracted. Boom. Next little bit, again, doesn't look like much, but it was something. Again, I just enjoy the vibes. I'm here for it. And again, I mean, some people have gone. I think Miss Vicky's, and I feel like I saw you too, either like last time or the time before, Harlick. But like, it's nice to have some people come back to the streams. I don't think I've had that yet, so this is kind of like a small milestone. So again, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna try and make sure that I can remember you guys as OGs if I ever blow up. Again, I appreciate you guys stopping by, giving your time to watch or partake in these hunts. I actually do think it's fun. At least in my own experience, being able to shiny hunt something when somebody else is shiny hunting something, or shiny hunting the same thing at the same time. I don't know. I see gaming as just a way to connect. And again, we could be playing the same game with each other. We could play the same game with not with each other, and it's just fun to kind of share those experiences and be able to have that be part of just the gaming journey. And again, I would love to always take your feedback that you guys have in terms of what you guys would like to see, because again, just like Harlick has his goals of I shouldn't assume that you're a guy, I'm sorry, but Harlick has goals for the shiny living desk deck, whatever, or decks. I'm fumbling words. It's been a long day already, because I worked before this too. But we are, my goal is to try and get all the Pokemon Z to A, doing these different methods, and hopefully I can do that. But in the meantime, or at the end of the day, if I don't even know what to go for, honestly. The berries almost seemed cool, but at the same time, it doesn't matter to me. What was I going to say? At the end of the day, too, if you guys have content that you'd like to see me do, if you guys had suggestions on fan games to play, I just want to make sure that, you know, you guys are able to communicate that to me so that I can make that happen, you know? I don't even know if I did this the right way. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Yeah, no, Harlick, I was just saying I shouldn't assume if you are, assume who you are as a person. Because I said Harlick has his goals. If you're a guy, great. If you're not, I was trying to make sure that I wasn't, you know, misgendering or anything like that with you. Because again, I'm trying not to make this a space where people feel like they can't be a part of it. So I was just trying to correct myself to not have that happen. Okay. Okay, I was just trying to make sure that I didn't just assume. And usually, I'm bad at this. I usually just say like guy or guys to refer to anybody. I don't, when I say like guys, I just mean everybody as a whole. But some people in my past have not liked that. Or some people could take that the wrong way. So I'm just trying to you know, be a reasonable fellow. Make sure that I'm not, you know, being rude when I'm not trying to be rude. I would never try to be rude anyways, but again, you never know. So no, I'm not gonna call you that. No. I'm trying to make this not necessarily family friendly, but friendly enough that people could stop by, you know? Listen, I've always wanted, and you guys might think I'm crazy for this. If you guys know Purple Cliff, again, Purple Cliff, I don't know, he's a Pokemon guy, but he makes a lot of videos. He did this video, and I highly recommend watching it because he does like this escape from like Kanto and Johto and Hoenn, I believe. He's done 3 of them, I believe. But basically, he gets a whole bunch of YouTubers, his friends, and they play Pokemon, but they have different challenges, and it's partly a shiny hunting challenge, but it's also like don't get kicked out, and so you get. Oh, you've spoken to Purple Cliff before? That's awesome. I have not. I don't know Vandy. I've never heard of Vandy. I'm not very familiar with everybody, unfortunately, because I'm not a big, you know, YouTuber or PokeTuber or anything like that. I know people have done some of the similar challenges. And again, I'm not trying to take anybody's thunder. If they've done this before me, that's great for them. I know some people have done similar challenges for like name challenges or whatever. But oh, no way. That's crazy, dude. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. But I'm not trying to ever take somebody's like ideas away or like try to use them as my own. I just don't. There's too many ideas out there that somebody's probably done everything. I mean, I could blow my nose and somebody's already done that, you know. So I'm just trying to do something as a challenge for myself, not necessarily to blow up, but Oh, that's a great question. I don't know exactly where I got my inspiration. I think it's more the games themselves inspired me to try to do like, first of all, to get on YouTube. Um, I know when I was like, I have some card openings and stuff, and I know really it was kind of like Leonhardt that I started watching, and um, Real Breaking Nate, and even PokeRev. And I know really it was more Leonhardt and Real Breaking Nate that were like, yeah, just grab a phone and start filming. And so I've been wanting to get on YouTube doing that stuff. And then I was like, well, I want to take it a step farther too and start streaming. And I've watched a lot of Purple Cliff, which could be a really big inspiration in terms of like, I think he has a lot of really fun content. Um, but also, is it Pokemon 7? And you know, their kind of content seems pretty fun and enjoyable, and I know that they've got different things. In terms of the challenge, I think for me, and I again, this could be either my own thoughts or I don't know if the inspiration came because I saw somebody do it, but I was just thinking, man, I want to do something that I've never done specifically, and I want to do something that kind of like shuts the door um, on the Switch Pokemon games as a whole. And so, obviously a name challenge, getting an A through Z or Z through A is something that, oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I mean, that'd be very interesting. I appreciate that, Harlick. I did not know you had all this connection to streamers and all that, but and that you've been around to talk to a lot of people. But I man, what I was saying about the inspiration, I just kind of wanted to end up discover like going through and shiny hunting all the games because I've done shiny hunting for these games on my own. I haven't been around or like recording enough because I'm actually a teacher. I teach high school and I teach college classes. So I've just been busy and I've been trying to get myself started up on my career, but then also trying to figure out time to do this because this is a passion of mine. And I just I wanted to close out the Switch and before the new Pokemon game comes out, I just wanted to do something that would showcase those games, showcase the different shiny hunting methods, and have kind of a bit of a challenge for me because I've never really, I mean, I've gone for like different legendaries and gone for different Pokemon shiny, but I've never been able to record it essentially. So I'm just trying stuff, and again, my my mind's always elsewhere, always doing other things, but um, I'm definitely trying, and I'd like to try to get out there more, try to do something more unique too. But I want to start somewhere, and I just have a love for the games, and that's really why I'm doing it. And I've always enjoyed shiny hunting, so it's just a part of me. But I appreciate you trying to ask about that and find my inspo. We're at 65. Um, oh my god, a shiny Glalie? I guess we got a shiny, but it was not a Glalie. Or it was not the Xurkitree, it was the Glalie. Man, I think that's the third shiny I've gotten just from doing this. I'll take it though. Ah, it's times like this I wish I was on the letter G, you know? I'm definitely here for the vibes though. I'm definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you get a shiny soon, because that's like 2 shinies in like 15 raids that we've done, um, which is insane. But yeah, I have a love for the games. I have a love for the Pokemon just concept in general, and I want to see the Pokemon concept grow. Again, I know so many people love turn-based. I want more of a immersive experience where there's elements of the original games, but it's become I want to almost have like a Genshin style Pokemon game where you can like switch between your Pokemon and you get to control the Pokemon rather than just tell them what move to use. And I just think that would be awesome and make the game more expansive. And then you actually have to almost like the HMs, but you'd have to have Pokemon that could do different things instead of having like a rideable Pokemon that is just there to do everything that you need it to do. I'd rather have like the Pokemon that you use have more of an effect. Like instead of teaching a Pokemon swim, just any water type that's large enough for you to ride on it, you could ride on it. But you'd need a water type in order to ride over water. But no, that's awesome, dude. That you've got a couple of streamers that you moderate for. I can't even imagine that, dude. You're crazy. That's insane. I mean, I know this world's all about connections, so it's just kind of insane. But man, I would love to be part of doing stuff with people. Um, having fun with that. Uh, I guess some other people that I've watched have been dads being dudes, and I like their concepts for the fact that they're doing like soul links together. Um, Again, I'm not great at nuzlocking. I've done a couple nuzlocks before, um, but I just seeing what people have done and what people are doing and having fun with the things that they love. I aspire to be like those people. Being able to do the things that I enjoy doing as a career would be awesome. That's not to say I don't like teaching, because I love teaching. I love to share information with people and help people understand things. But I I just can't always. I don't know. I would love to do more of this because I feel like this is something that also just makes sense to me and clicks. Um, I'm almost done with this build, so I'm gonna be done after this, so I'm not distracting myself anymore, because it's ridiculous that I'm doing this. Oh no, I didn't check. I didn't check. I didn't check. This way. Oh, did I screw myself over? No, I'm going to go right next time. Awesome. I made a good call. You just got to pat yourself on the back sometimes and say, yep, I did that. Okay, I got one piece left. And that's the base. And we're going to be done with that because I don't want to distract myself. I'm locking in. I am locking in now. Oh gosh, I am a grass type against a fire rock type. Cool. Yes, I am in Discord. Ah, crap. I don't know in terms of, because I started off in Discord probably on a different account. I don't know if I have a shiny hunting god account. Again, it was just the name I came up with for my my channel and stuff. I thought it sounded good, but not everybody probably agrees. But my Discord is just Froster00. That's what I have connected to my phone and my main Discord. But again, I probably should make a shiny hunting god Discord just so that I have that account. But I don't know. A lot of this stuff has just come up over the years. Like, I mean, I didn't even have a PC until 2022, 2023. And I started making videos, but I didn't have the time to edit them because I'm not an editor, for one thing. I suck at editing. My editing is not great just because I'm learning. But but oh yeah, no, that'd be awesome. For sure DM me. And yeah, that would be awesome, dude. I appreciate that. I mean, if you're able to get me in contact with people and you know, you've got those connections, I appreciate that. Again, I'm just doing this for I'm doing this for fun, but if I could make a career and again, I feel like it's more or less for me. It's not even about making money off of this. I'm going to do this regardless. I've got a job. I've got a stable job. However, the one benefit would be that if I can grow this channel or grow just everything in general, um, and people want to see my content or even just doing collabs, I'd love to do a collab. I'd love to be part of somebody's challenge for a video and you know start off that way. I'm just trying to have fun, and I would love to do something with people that also are having fun doing this. Like, I mean, I'm I would just make that the most fun experience, or at least it would be the most fun experience to me. Um, wow. I mean, again, if you make that happen, I don't know what I would do. I might. I don't even know what my wife would do. She'd probably be like, "Oh my gosh, like, is this happening?" I don't know. I'm not gonna get overly excited because again, I know as far as streamers go and as far as content creators go, I'm still new. I'm still trying to find my thing. I'm trying to get out there, but I really enjoy this. And yeah, you can tell me something, Harlick. Again, you're an OG. I appreciate you. You're starting to stream soon? Dude, I'm gonna pop it up and I'm gonna watch it when I'm doing this too. I'm gonna support you. Hey Emma, what's up? We are still shiny hunting a Xurkitree, and it's not going well. I mean, it's going about as good as it can. Um, but we got a shiny Glalie, so I guess that's something. Um, but trying to get a Xurkitree. I want to move on from this game. Gotcha. Yeah. Let's see if I can show mine. I don't want to. No, I can't. It's attached. I just got like a not a great capture card, but again, I'm I'm just putting this out there because like everything that people have been saying in terms of like trying to get out there. I mean, it's going to take time to grow, which is my problem, and I don't do enough. I don't do a great job of like letting the people that I actually physically know when I'm streaming. I don't know. I just feel like I'm more of a burden in that way, not necessarily to them, but like I don't want to shove it down their throats that they have to support me or they feel bad if they don't support me. But yeah, Harlick, how many followers you got? I bet it's more than me because you seem like you got a good thing going. No, I can't take this. Listen, I don't even know how many followers on YouTube I have, or like subscribers on YouTube. I don't know how many. I have not paid attention to any of that for me. Let's see. Oh, I've got 14 subscribers on YouTube. That's cool. And you've not started yet. Hey, dude, you are racking them up. That's awesome for you though. Like, I wish, man. I wish. But yeah, the easiest thing that you can do in streaming, and I'm sure you know this, I've just picked this up from other people, is I'm like, I need access to a computer in order to stream the Switch. That was step one. I need a capture card in order to stream from the Switch. That was step two. And I have a camera. And that's literally how I'm hanging on right now. But again, yeah, dude, I need to follow you on TikTok too. Because I have TikTok. It's the Shiny Hunting God. But I would like to see your videos. Again, I'm all for the shiny content. Anybody that's got it, you know? We're here to support each other. That's the beauty of a community. Let's see. I have not looked at Twitch. I'm so bad at just paying attention to things. I gotta be more aware of things on my own. Let's see. No, I don't want to listen to my stream. I'm just trying to find my profile about. I don't know. I don't know where to look at. Maybe it's in analytics. My channel, maybe. Well, it said I had 0 followers, but I don't think that's true. Are you asking me, or are you asking Miss Vicky's? Because I am in the Eastern Standard Time zone. Well, yeah, I'm in the East Coast, or East Coast of the United States. So it's about 3 o'clock, and if I remember, Vicky's was also in the same time zone as me. Yep, USA. Don't get me started on the USA. It's been a year, but no, I mean, I'm always down to have people join and play. Listen, I don't know if I'm just having trouble or if I'm dumb. Okay, I got 17 followers. That's more than I thought I had. I thought I had like, maybe 4 or 5. Emma, are you talking about Harlick? Because I think Harlick is about to. They're just waiting for a capture card. And I know Vicky's is trying to is starting to make some TikTok videos. And so again, I think all of us are just here because we like to shiny hunt. But in terms of playing, Emma, if you wanted to play, we got it. We can definitely get you in on this. I'm just playing by myself right now, trying to get this shiny Xurkitree. That's awesome, Harlick. I wish my missus would stream with me, but she's got her own little thing that she does. Like, in a way, it's kind of like I see like her and I as kind of like a Real Breaking Nate and Marie type of situation, if you guys know them from YouTube. She's like, my wife is more into the like books and reading and journaling. So she's got a lot of stuff with that. She actually posts on TikTok for that. And then for me, it's more the Pokemon side. Um, I've got like some Pokemon card opening videos on YouTube. Um, yeah, definitely. Listen, at least they're not too bad to get. Um, oh no, that hurts. I don't even know how many lives we have left, but I know our goal in the future is to. We're trying to get a house, and we want to. That's game over. Darn! That just hurts. But man, but we're trying to have a setup where she can have one side of the room be like her area for like creating her journals and reading and have that space, and then my side would be more the video games, the setup for streaming. Um, again, we just live in an apartment right now, but I don't know. I want to see if I have anything cool. I mean, back there, I could probably grab them. I need to do more, but like besides Pokemon, I'm also a Star Wars and Lego fan. So like I have a lot of these helmets, which are really cool. Um, no freaking way! I can't believe I forgot about this. Okay, this is crazy. I bought this from like Walmart or Target or some place, and I remember when it was just so hard to find these and these specific ones. I've opened up a tin, or at least one tin like this, maybe two, and I was just holding on to this just to keep it sealed. I forgot about that. I still have two Prismatic Eevee or Prismatic Evolution boxes to open, and I've got the Ultra Premium Charizard collection boxes to open. Listen, I really need to get a Discord for my Shiny Hunting God stuff, because my other Discord I just have with my friends. Man, I can't believe that was back there. I've got like a Pikachu. This is really cool. So I got this. It's a Pikachu rubber duck. And I got this in, I think, Croatia. We were there last year for just for a cruise. We did a like 2-week cruise or something like that. And so I was like, I have to get something. We went to a rubber duck store, and I was like, do they got a Pikachu? Do they got any Pokemon? And this was just the coolest. I love the tail. It's so awesome. I don't know, one of my favorite things. Yeah, I know. Like, literally, for some reason in like Croatia, wherever you go in Croatia, there's always like a rubber duck shop. I can't remember the exact rubber duck shop that I went to. Um, I don't know. It says Ducky Wonderland on it, but again, I just had to get it. My one of my favorite things. Um, but essentially, I'm trying to make sure I can get like, especially when I move. Like I have like some Squishmallow Pokemon stuff. I'm just trying to make it as Pokemonish as possible. Have a lot of stuff, but like have a lot of interesting stuff. So it's probably in my background when I get everything nicer. It's gonna be Pokemon Legos, um, cards, whatever it might be. Now, again, for me, I could probably type it in on my chat on stream, but let's see. My name on Discord should be Froster00. Again, I'm hopefully that's gonna type in there, yeah. So if you guys wanted to message me on that, again, that's just my thing. My name specifically is Foster. I know it's a unique name. Um, it may not be the most unique name in the world, but you never hear anybody named Foster. But I don't know. That's at least my Discord stuff, so that if you guys wanted to friend me on Discord or be able to contact me in that way instead of just messaging. But again, I might try to set up like a shiny hunting god specific one. I just have yet to do that, so it's bad. Um, but again, just trying to make sure everything is available if you guys. Oh yep, Harlick, I gotcha. We were all. I think you messaged me the other day because you showed me your. Yeah, that DS was so sick, man. That 3DS, I need that. Obviously, I can't get it because it's definitely yours, but you know, still insane stuff, dude. Insane stuff. Ooh, wide guard? Do we go for just the wide guard setup? We're going for wide guard. It's awesome to see you guys also like just connecting and like being so supportive of each other. Like trying to be like, hey, when you go live, I want to be there. You know, when you got this going on, I want to be there. Like, that's awesome. Listen, if we can at least get people together and bring people together, and that's all I can do in my life with this channel, that's great. Nice. Dude, Sandygast is really nice. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like the Pokemon, but the shiny looks awesome. And again, I really need to I just really need to get some get something else going. Like we could move on to a different game if we just got the shiny. And it's just not happening. I mean that it just looks so good. I really did want the OLED Switch that had the Koraidon and Miraidon on it, but I was like, man, I can't. I already have a Switch. OLED's not gonna be much different. Like it's different enough, but I'm like, I can't just warrant coughing up that. And again, I was getting married last year. And so I was trying to save up as much as I could in order to just, you know, be able to afford a wedding. So I'm like, it was just a lot. Do we go the fire? Do we go the Duraludon? Ooh, we're so weak to fire, but we're doing fire. We're making it spicy. It's going to be crazy. All right, I got your message, Harlick. I just joined it. That's sick. Again, you learn something new about people every single day, man. It's insane. Woo! We're in it. Thank you. Man, this has been a good day, though. I enjoy this. Thank you guys for stopping by and joining the stream. I mean, this has been a fantastic time. Just talking. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's sick, dude. I'm always down to connect with people. I mean, I'm not great at connecting with people, not because of anything. I'm just very in my world. That's just my life. I do things on my own, but you know, I've just been trying to get out there more, you know? This is not really, I mean, to be fair, when I was younger, I did show choir, so I would sing and dance. I did like performances in plays and musicals, but you know, I mean, I did sports. I guess that's a stage, but I've been doing my own thing, you know. Okay, okay. If anybody asks questions, I will say that. I appreciate that. I, yeah. I mean, dude, that's awesome. I mean, I can't thank you enough for just you trying to help me out too. I mean, it's insane. Cause I mean, I'm just a small streamer, just you know, making it through the world. But you're a real one. You're a real one. Stuff like that, man. It's the little things that make the difference. So I appreciate it. And again, I appreciate everybody that's here. I I'm glad that people are stopping by. I mean, having people watch my stream is really nice, especially because most of the time I'm just kind of doing this, and maybe somebody will pop by for a little bit. But you guys are here. You guys are staying, just showing the love and support, and it's just crazy. I'm good without it. This is actually a great run. This is such a good run. Oh, this is such a good run. This is a great run. We're going to get the shiny on this one. I can feel it. I can totally feel it. Again, I'm going to use a dive ball because I'm so confident that we can be done with this. Honestly, if we waited a couple more, then it would be a funny number, but still. We don't need the funny number. We can just go. We can just get the shiny immediately. I guess let's use Mega Horn. So Emma, are you a streamer too, or are you just a spectator, shiny hunter, or just a big Pokemon fan? Because I mean, a lot of us here are, I would say everybody here is a Pokemon fan so far. But again, I'm just curious. Getting a little bit of, you know, conversation going, making everybody feel welcome, or at least trying to. I do get distracted a lot, so again, apologies in advance. It's not because I'm not trying to answer. I've got a dual monitor set up, so I've got the messages over here. I've got my gameplay on this one. So the cool thing for my birthday last year was I ended up getting a Samsung monitor, and it's like a curved monitor, and I mean, it's just everything looks great on it. Again, not sponsored by anybody ever, at least not yet, but I do like this monitor. It's so great. I think I got it on sale too, but I like having a. I used to have a 43-inch TV, but the TV was not the move. A monitor, especially a smaller monitor, is just better. Let's go with this, though. I feel it. Come on, Circuitry. This is number 67. Yes, I know we didn't actually see the Circuitry the last time, but it counts as a loss. It counts as a check almost. In my eyes, that's how I'm keeping track of this. Just because it gets a little dicey when you're like, do I want to keep track of the number of Dynamax Adventure runs we've done, or do I want to keep track of the encounters with, you know, the actual seeing the Circuitry? I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible. I appreciate that, Harlick. Again, I'm in no rush. I'm just vibing. The only thing I gotta do today is cook dinner, cause I try to be a good husband. We're gonna be cooking steak. We're gonna be cooking corn on the cob, and we're gonna be cooking some grilled potatoes on the Blackstone. So it's gonna be a pretty good dinner. At least I think it will be. There's one thing. Pokemon and food are definitely the things I really like. I also like, I mean, any game I really like. So again, if you like Pokemon and you have like a game you'd like to see me play, or Pokemon you want me to shiny hunt, I have no problem like having like that be something that you guys influence. Like, especially because if we get the, let me rephrase that. If or no, I said I'm gonna rephrase that. I didn't rephrase anything. When we get the shiny Xurkitree on this run, I move on to W, and I want to know what you guys think would be a good Pokemon to hunt. I already have some in mind, specifically in Legends Arceus, but you know, I can be persuaded to choose a different Pokemon. I'm not tied down to anything. I'm kind of just stuck with this Pokemon because there's 3 options, and one of them I already have shiny. The other ones I don't, but yeah. Whatever works though. Wide Guard. I don't think Wide Guard would have helped him there. Whalmer or Wooper. We could do that. I could easily do Wooper in Scarlet and Violet. The other ones that I was thinking in terms of for like Legends Arceus was Walrein, because there's a chance at getting the Alpha Walrein, which is one of the requirements I'm trying to make in this challenge, is to get a shiny Alpha Pokemon, just because a shiny Alpha Pokemon's awesome. So Walrein was one. Whalmer I'd probably have to stay in this game to play, which isn't bad, but also the shiny hunting in this game. I've been on this game for like 4 or 5 weeks now. I'm like, I need something different than this game. Come on. Come on. Yikes. It hurts. It hurts, but we're still going to move on. We're going to move forward. Listen, 2 more chances, and it's going to happen. Are you still tapping out, Miss Vicky's, or are you joining back in for another run? Again, I don't want to not have you join if you want to join, but if you're still good, chilling, because I know you said you were shiny hunting the Sandygast, so do what you'd like. I just wanted to confirm before I move forward. Um, the other Pokemon I was thinking of for W, man, I had a whole list, and now I'm trying to remember. Um, Weirdeer. Weirdeer could be one that we could shiny hunt, especially Alpha. Okay, so you're still hunting right now. You're good. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I know you need some time to respond. Altaria, no. This Heliolisk, Stunfisk, yes. Let's go. Ooh. See, part of me too is like, what Pokemon would be fun to get shiny if we were to get a Pokemon shiny? And I'm like, I kind of want to go for that. It's a Miltank. We gotta go this way. Yeah, you can give a shout out to Emma. I mean, listen, I don't know all the stuff, but I don't know everything that goes on with Discord or Twitch or anything like that. But so I don't know if I have to do something that enables that, but I'll always give a shout out to Emma. Ooh, Max Flare. I forgot we had that. Hell yeah. Clap it up. Emma, yes. Again, showing the love and support to Harlick is awesome. That's what we're about here. Making sure that everybody gets some love and support, following. Man, that means you're at 12. You're at 12 followers and you haven't even streamed? That's freaking awesome. You're racking up these numbers like it's nothing. Earth Power, fun. All right, I'm gonna think. There was Weirdeer. There's one other. No, there were two other Pokemon we could shiny hunt. Wow, let's go, Miss Vicky's. Everybody's following each other. That's awesome. Actually, I should lie. I haven't followed anybody. I can easily get on and follow. So you're gonna get another follow, my friend. I'm definitely gonna do that right now. Should be the same, right? Let's see. Ooh, do I... we lost that. That's okay. Let's do ice. Can I not find you? Do I need to go online? On the actual computer? Your name's not coming up for me. Interesting. I'll find it. Let me do some sleuthing. We're gonna be looking at that setup when I go over back to my PC, and we'll see what's going on. See what I can do. Let's do another Fire Blast. Okay, I got you. I got you now. We're good. Boom. I followed you. I'm actually going to go... Man, I don't know the login to my other account. I have another Twitch account. If I can remember it, I'll try and give you a follow on that account as well. This is my other channel. My other channel's a lull. My bad, bro. Not anything great. I usually was streaming PlayStation on that. But cool, we got it. Everything should be good now. Everything's good and dandy. Let's catch this little guy. Also, just a heads up, I don't know how much of you guys, like what you guys use or what you're planning on using for either you know, your content creation or your streaming. I'm using OBS Studio, and there's like an add-on that you can get where you can have a vertical setup. So I was actually going through, and I'm gonna take that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Oh, I mean, OBS is just great. But what I ended up doing was, before I was literally just taking my whole setup and I would like whittle it down. I'd take the same video twice, have my face like in the vertical format, and move that as a close-up. It looked grainy, it looked bad, it did not look great at all, so that was something that I just kind of worked on. But then what I ended up doing was I now have it so that it records vertical and it records in the like normal landscape stance, and so now it's just kind of it's a lot easier because now I don't have to edit it. I can just take my video and again edit it down, but I don't have to actually change anything and the sizing for anything. Let's do solar beam. Yeah, I mean, there's just such an amazing world with streaming, so it's crazy. And again, there's tips and tricks that make it better, so that's awesome. The shiny living decks together. That's cool. That's a cool idea. Took out the Sandslash, thankfully. See, I'm a person, and I know I was telling Harlech this a while ago, but I never had a 3DS, and I never played the 3DS Pokemon games. So unfortunately, if I would ever hunt or ever play those games, I'd have to play it. Either I'd have to find a way to get a 3DS, which potentially could happen. I just don't have always the funds, but I could do it on like an emulator, which I know isn't always the best, but it's not pure. It's not the pure form of collecting shinies, so I get it. but that's always I want to go back and play those games and see what I missed out on, which would be fun at some point. Man, that's awesome. Man, all y'all are so wholesome. It's perfect. The hardest part for me with you got the shiny, let's freaking go. Now it's time for me to get the shiny cuz I need to put this to an end. I can't sit here for another 68 encounters. I'll lose my mind. But I think the hardest part for me with just gaming and streaming in general is I'm not very used to talking a lot when I play games. Again, my mind gets distracted, or I get so focused, hyper focused, locked in. I'm like, I just go completely quiet. So that's what I'm trying to get better at anyway, like as we move forward. Cause man, especially like if it's such a task that you gotta lock in. But I also know that there's streamers in there where if like especially Dark Souls streamers, if they're playing, they're like, oh no, sleep mode. Man, maybe it just needs a nap. Sometimes the Switch needs a nap. Listen, once I start a family plan on my Nintendo Switch, I could potentially be able to have another account too that I don't know if I'd be able to multi-stream because that seems like a lot for my PC to handle, but it could happen. Yeah, no, napping is hard. Listen, this is a fatal flaw of mine. It could be a fatal flaw. And maybe you guys can relate. Maybe you guys can't. I really don't know because, again, this is at least for me. Nope, we're not doing Zygarde. Sorry about that. I am the type of person where throughout the day I actually feel more tired than I do at night. And that's because I have all these expectations of me throughout the day where I have to do this, I have to do that. I don't get time for myself. So then at night, when I know I don't have anything going on, especially the next day, I get a burst of energy and I don't want to go to sleep. So then I just stay up so late doing the things that I want to do because nobody's there to tell me I have to do something else. Again, it's kind of bad, but it's also pretty good. I swear, I'm going to go for the Rhydon again. Oh, I'm sorry. I would do the Zygarde. Listen, that's something that I would like to do, but I'm still really trying to do this challenge. And that's the hard thing with this game too, that there's not many people actually like playing these like there used to be, so it takes so long to try to find people, and let alone try and find good people to play with. But listen, I know you guys are getting just as bored of watching me shiny hunt this stupid Xurkitree as I am. Ooh. Shiny Entei. Love Shiny Entei. Entei was honestly the best one. Oh, there's an update for Pokemon Go. Yikes. Entei was my favorite. I just think it was solid, and the movie just, I mean, I don't know if the movie made Entei seem kind of bad, but Entei was also a good one. OG. I'm curious because everybody has different ideas on the gens of Pokemon, and I think it also depends on how you grow up. But in terms of, I guess, the gens, what gens do you think collectively are just like the top tier, the best of the best? Because for me, I think gens 1 through 4, even though I know that there's some really dog crap Pokemon in those gens, I think overall those ones are just so solid, you know? Like there's not a lot of hate for a lot in those first 4 gens. And again, you're talking about when I grew up, those were the gens that we had. Um, but oh yeah, Gen 3, fantastic. Might have some of the best legendaries of all time, and just has a really good trio of starter Pokemon anyways. Ooh, I hatched a Togepi, but it wasn't shiny. So, you know what we do with that? We just delete it. Yep, I delete my babies. Don't come at me. They're only Pokemon babies. They gotta learn as we go through the world. Man, it would be sick if we got a shiny on Pokemon Go, but we didn't. But yeah, no, I mean, there's just so much love for the first 4 gens. I remember, and I don't know if everybody was like the type of person, especially when they were like younger or as they got older or what. Um, this is just, I guess, a nice little side story, but it was interesting. So I remember I used to be really into Pokemon. I remember, I mean, I'm still really into Pokemon, but it took me some time to get back um, into Pokemon again from when I was a child. But I remember that, like, I bought my Nintendo DS, and I bought a game at the same time because I was really excited for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I remember those were the games that I bought, or that was the game I bought with my DS. And I mean, I remember staying up and, you know, late at night or like home from school sick and just like wanting to play the crap out of that game. And so I remember I got that game and I got Heart Gold and Soul Silver, um, specifically Soul Silver because, you know, Lugia is awesome. But, you know, as soon as Gen 5 came out, part of it was I had a cousin. He wasn't he was more of like an extended cousin, but he would always get the Pokemon games for Easter. Like he always got the newest Pokemon game, and I was like, man, I was a little jealous of that, not gonna lie. But I remember, like, I eventually was able to play Black and White. Again, this was at the time when I didn't have any funds to buy games because, you know, I mean, my money either went to saving up for something big or it was going to Pokemon cards or Bakugan at the time because Bakugan was actually awesome. But, but, I just I played it and I just didn't think it hit. And I think the problem with Gen 5 or at least Black and White was they limited the decks to just the new Pokemon that came out, which in a way I understand, but you also just limit the amount of Pokemon that you can play with and have fun with. So I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's interesting to see how people view different gens, and I can only speak to not necessarily the games themselves. I can speak to the Pokemon in those gens. Um, and I mean, there's some good Pokemon from every single generation, and there's some not so good Pokemon. Um, but I just remember, again, and these are just my experiences, um, jumping back in for Gen 8 when Sword and Shield came out. It was perfect. I mean, it had been so long since I played like one of the newer games, and it just felt refreshing. And then I like the DLC versus having to buy a third game and play through it. Man, somebody's inviting me to a raid in Pokemon Go. I'm definitely not going to do that raid. You're going to make you so much to eat? That's awesome. Uh, I wish. There's two things I wish in life. And be that, you know, I could always eat food and I could always play games. And that would be amazing. What's some favorite foods that we got? Because I'm telling you, I will literally eat, within reason, anything. I can't even think. I'm asking you guys to tell me what your favorite foods are, and I'm like, I don't even know what my favorite foods are. I'm always down for a good burger. Burger and wings. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Let's see. Checking the time. Because I gotta make dinner tonight, I might have about an hour left of streaming. Which we can get a few more checks in that time. No, Dean. You don't need to take it. Alright. What are the odds we get the shiny on this one? Come on, shiny Xurkitree. Again, those of you that are interested, not because it's sponsored, because nobody sponsors me, as I said before. Let me do this. The weird mega pixel block things. The Eevee one is on sale. I don't know if there's another one on sale, but I know for sure the Eevee one was on sale. It's 50% off at Target. That probably goes until Saturday. No, don't kill us. No, we don't need that. Come on, just let us do our thing. That's a good amount of damage. Let's not get aggressive. Let's not do anything we are gonna regret, Xurkitree. Boom. We got it. Alright. I would be aware that your ears might need to be protected if we get the shiny. I still need to post a video of my first shiny I caught for the challenge, because great reaction. 10 out of 10 reaction. I've gone back and watched that a handful of times, and it's just fantastic. But can we please get the shiny? We'll get there. We'll get there. Gosh. I don't know how many times it's going to take, but we're not going to give up. We're not going to quit. Partly it's because we can't. We have to choose the Xurkitree. But we'll figure it out. All of these suck. Charmeleon? Malamar? Double is fine. Take double. Ground types, ground types, ground types, ground types, ground types. None of those said ground. So we could go Taurus. I can't see what that ghost is. Oh, it's a Rotom. Nah, you know what? We're going fire, which I'm weak to. Just putting that out there, so that's not good. But a Gigantamax Pokemon Shiny could be cool. I think that's the best thing about these Dynamax Adventures is it gives you a chance to get the Gigantamax Pokemon. So can't be too mad about that. Let's just hope we don't fail this, like we probably will. How's the shiny hunting going, Harlick? Super effective? No. That Charmeleon's gonna get cooked for sure. It's okay, Charmeleon. You were worthy. Mega Kick again could be good. You should have hit me with that Venoshock. He's so weak. He's about to die. No more unnecessary hits. Charmeleon used Inferno. Cool. Listen, I vow that by Tuesday of next week, I'm gonna already have the Xurkitree done. Or at least I'm gonna be at like 100 freaking encounters because man, I just can't. I need something new. And I probably need to stream more, but I stream when I got the time. I'm taking it. This is potentially the only one that we're gonna get. Oh wait, no. We gotta go this way because he has a ground type move too. Perfect. Let's do Shell Bell. Shell Bell, eh? Yes. Always taking the Shell Bell. Okay, James should be on stream 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. Okay, so that's 5 p.m. for me. That's not bad. Hell yeah, you know, we're just, again, I'm just chilling. I'm here having a grand old time. Well, would have a more grander time, whatever you want to say. Again, my specialty in teaching is not English, it's math. So, words suck for me. That's my excuse. But again, once we get the Xurkitree, things will be better. But for now, we're just chilling. Brick Break. Not bad. Should be close to dying. Inferno should be... Body Press, you couldn't do it just a little bit? Brick Break, man. We gotta stop with the breaking of bricks. It's not cool. So are a lot of the streamers that that you're a moderator for, Harlick, are they in Britain as well, or like in like Europe? Ooh. None of these are good. We're gonna go that one. That is one thing that I'm gonna probably have to start doing, is I'm probably gonna have to start streaming later when the school year starts, because there's no way I'm gonna have time to do this. I mean, I'm gonna be spreading myself pretty thin, unfortunately, which I don't necessarily want to do, because I would love to do everything that I can and be able to do everything that I want to do, but like potentially how my days will be is that I will have to get up by 5 to get to work, because I drive an hour away, which is not fun. But wake up at 5 to get to my work by 7. And then I won't get home till about 4:30 if I'm lucky. And then, but 2 of the days I might be teaching college classes after school, and I have to stay for our office hours anyways. So those days I probably won't get home till like 8 o'clock. Such a long day. But again, trying to do whatever we can to keep going. That's why I'm like, I may not teach the college job, but I still might. Might be fun to do that. Plus, the more I teach that, the more experience I have, the better I can do, and the more it benefits me anyways overall. But Let's not take that. Ditto, you made an alright choice. Boom. Listen, I should also get some Rock Band on here. I know I said that on like Tuesday, but Rock Band would be fun. I would not be good. Everybody would be like, man, you suck. Why are you streaming Rock Band? It's because of the vibes. My watch is telling me I should stand up, but I don't want to. I think this is 70, right? We're gonna count this as 70. I lost track. One more Scorching Sands. We're so close. Boom. All right. I'm just gonna keep on going with Premier Balls because every time I do, I feel like I push us. Every time I switch it to like a dive ball, I feel like I'm pushing us farther back away from actually getting the shiny. You just gotta go consistent. Consistency is key, and we're gonna get it because it needs to happen. There's no other reasons. It just needs to happen. Again, imagine me. When my wife gets home, I say, guess what? I still didn't get the shiny. You know what she's going to say? She's going to say, I failed. I failed it. I just couldn't do it. But that's not going to happen. It's still going to happen. Darn. Man. It's not even a good shiny. It's an alright shiny. But we just gotta be calm and collected. Calm and collected is the way forward. Ooh, Boldore. Take Boldore. Yes, take Jolteon. Nope. Okay, we gotta be strategic about this. There's no strategy to it. We just gotta hope and pray. So last night I was playing some games of Overwatch with my friends and it was not going well at all. We got destroyed. I'm like, I don't know what we could have done differently, but it was just, people be playing crazy sometimes. I don't know if anybody here is a fan of Overwatch either, but just too insane. Super effective. Boom. This rate I might have to... Oh, you play Rivals, Nacho? Is that so? What rank are you? Because I don't believe you play Rivals. Also may need some screenshot of proof. Wow, wow, that sounds fake. Doesn't sound right at all. I'm just kidding. I know you grinded to get there. It's a beautiful thing for you. I need something different. I need to do something different than try to keep on shiny hunting this, but I can't. We are stuck in a never-ending loop. I think Nacho was part of the reason for this. Nacho put some juju on us that just was bad. I think it was that time, a long time ago, when you were like, nah, never. Yeah, but there was a chance that you could have lost a little bit and gone down, right? Also, why is your name red compared to everybody else's is green? Because I've never seen that before. It's kind of scary. I'm a little spooked out. You're playing a lot of games though today, Nacho? Or are you just kind of chilling? Oh, they suck. God darn it. What's this the normal? Let's do this. We were in a winning streak. When you enter a winning streak, you just win 100% true based on like... Oh, wow. So you could have literally just kept on going and won and won and won. But it's until you break it that you no longer have that. And you broke it by not playing again. Do you see the same people almost every single game? Or does it change a bit? Ah, I did not know that you get to choose your color. I thought maybe you were just special. I guess you aren't. Or at least not to Twitch. I wonder what I would have chosen my color. My color should be purple or something. We're almost back to the circuitry. We can do this, though. We just gotta believe. We're almost to 100. That has to be our goal, to get it before 100. It's just crazy how some hunts can be so quick and others just take so long. Welcome back, Miss Vicky's. Shoot. I need to take it. I was gonna get clapped. This is such a bad team combination. We need to get something crazy. I could play for lowering attack. Depends on the game. Sometimes it's the same people. Sometimes it's completely different. Also depends if Hunter insta-queues us. That's fair. Yeah, Hunter might be... Did you think Hunter's the problem? Or maybe he's the solution. I don't know. Let's do another baby doll eyes. I bet it is so hot there, dude. It's hot up in my apartment room. I need to not stay up here very long. But I've been up here for 2.5 hours already. Let's use Shadow Claw. Throat Chop is fun. Yikes. Now this is where we can get some massive damage done. Defense. Let's lower the defense. I think that's better overall. Hey, we got 5 people in here. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Again, I know a lot of you guys have been here for a while and we got some new faces in here. So I appreciate it. Again, we got some side hunting going. So that should be cool. Hopefully you guys are getting some shinies that you need. I am still... Oh my... Well, that was 3 lives all at once. I don't know if we're going to win this. Just a terrible, terrible start. I'm pretty much dead. Nobody's going to be able to heal me. Nobody's going to be able to power me up. It's me against the world here. Brutal swing. Nope. Miss. 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 That's the game. Big yikes. I think it was the double Lanoon strategy that definitely hurt. The RNG has just been so bad. So bad. But I think we can get this next one. charge Lurantis? Nope. Lurantis? Yes. We have a pretty not so good team, but it's going to be good enough. There's a Raichu, which I don't want the Raichu. Oh my gosh, this is just about as bad. Yikes. Not cool. Can we just like quick go through this so that I don't have to do it? Ooh, Espeon's cool. Espeon's always solid. Man, I probably got time for 2 more, maybe 3 more runs through this. Listen, I might need your guys' help for when I'm doing the Diglett method. What would you guys be hunting for in the Dynamax Adventures? Crap. None of these are awesome. No. That doesn't sound very nice. Don't kick her ass. You just gotta believe that the Switch has power and it will charge. Just gotta believe hard enough. It's a good hit. Good hit indeed. Shadow Ball does nothing. I think I might have to keep this the whole time. I don't want to though. Pokemon's really on something for giving me this terrible of a start. No, Sophie, you gotta get rid of yours. As much as I like... Yeah, I've got my charger next to me because I don't know if my phone's gonna ever die. Oh yeah, I'm sure you guys heard about how GameStop stapled the receipts to the switches and how that went over. To me, that's just kind of ridiculous that somebody would think it's smart to staple anything to a box that has anything that could be damaged inside. Just tape it. Mesprit. That's a fun one. There's so many psychic types that you could run into. It's just insane. It's poisoned. Yikes. That Ninjask is something, that's for sure. Alright. We have another opportunity to get a Xurkitree. We cannot lose it, because if we lose it, that means that's 2 in a row, and I don't think we'll come back from that. But we're going to do fine. We got to believe it. We can feel it. Again, we've got a bunch of shiny hunters in the chat, shiny hunting their own thing. We just gotta believe together. We just missed 1 life. This is number 72. I remember the first time I did one of these. It was like right when it first came out, and I was like, I don't know exactly how this is gonna work or what's gonna happen. Avoided the attack. Come on. That I was afraid when you went in, you'd know if you got the shiny or not, and I didn't know if you could catch the legendaries, or if you caught it, it would be your one and only legendary. And I was so worried about this, right? So the very first one that I did, I got to the Suicune, I saw it wasn't shiny, and I immediately closed the application. And it was bad. And then I eventually went through and I did it, and everything was grand and better. But man, it's scary when you don't know if you need to catch it or not catch it. Oh, crap. Let's see what we can do with this. I wish something would heal me, but I don't think anybody, like anything, can or will be able to heal me. Wow, as soon as I make your attack fall, you just do that. This is going so well. This is amazing. I could heal everybody, and hopefully it gives them a chance. But I don't think it's... Oh, it restored their health. Come on, please. Oh no, you should have... This charge is going to kill it. Oh, back-to-back losses. That's fun. That's great. These can be so frustrating sometimes. I hate it. I hate it. There's nothing we can do about it. Please have a ground type that we can start with. Seeking is not the ground type we could start with. I'm just going to take it so that they don't take it. Him on top. Him on top. No. Ground type on the right. I like to see that. That already gives me some hope. Well, our path is kind of chosen for us because there's only one way to get there. Let's win this because this is probably going to be my last one. So we get one more check, potentially. And then we will move on. These hunts, man. It's like we started off stream and things felt good. I was ready. I thought today could be the day. And now after 2 losses, I'm like, man, this ain't ever gonna happen. But it will. We just have to wait and see. Cool. I think they also need to add like a speed up function to games so that we can shiny hunt a little bit faster on the actual games. That'd be nice. You die that fast, bro? It's okay. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over yet. If we got an Ivysaur shiny, I don't think I'd be too mad though. Yeah. Oh, it could go so much faster. That's why, honestly, an emulator is so nice. Even though I get how people react to them, having an emulator do something at double speed is just so nice. It's like a click remote, but just for this game. I haven't had a wide guard mon in a while though. That'd probably save us at least a little bit. Do not die again, Jigglypuff. If you die again, you are the worst Pokemon ever. Poppy can Dynamax. I know a Poppy. She sings songs, plays music. This sand is a problem. Two deaths already. Ah. Yikes. I'm gonna die and we're gonna go down to one like life left. We need to win on this one or else I'm dead. This was such a terrible, terrible, terrible time. These last 3 runs. You guys are great though. All of you. Harlock and Miss Vicky's, you guys are great. This game wants to screw me over so much. We need to kill it. That's not gonna do enough. Started to hail. The disguise broke. Cool. Well, the Mimikyu's almost dead. I'm almost dead. Fudge. Max Quake. This is so bad. And we did this all just to get a ground type that I'm probably going to lose to and get killed by. The Mimikyu needs to change. But the frickin' the Jigglypuff needs to change because the Jigglypuff sucks. Thank you, Jigglypuff, but now we're going to get two losses. Oh, wait. Poppy, change. Poppy, change. No, Poppy, you're supposed to change. The one time it actually gives a good Pokemon for the battle. And I don't think I'm even going to make it to the battle. This is all we got. It's my last little push. Waterfall, let's do it. Cool, good critical hit. And now you're almost dead. We're all about to die. Ooh, that was good. That was good. If you were a little bit faster, we'd be even better off. Shadow Claw. Come on. Waterfall. Hit for all the damage. No. Sand Slash. Oh my gosh. Lost a life. Alright, well, I know we're going to make it to the next battle, so 73 is still up. Shadow Claw should kill. I catch this, I take it because I'm going to die immediately if I don't. And we might have a chance at winning. A chance at winning is all we need. Sometimes the worst potential endings can yield the best results. Now you want to take the Pokemon? At least you can heal up. Alright. Here is the final one. We can do this. We can get this. I am going to use... No, I'm not going to use Dive Ball. I was thinking about it, but I said no, consistency's key. We got to use a Premier Ball. Premier Ball all the way because it costs so little to make. Alright. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. It wasn't too bad. The Busted Disguise is not good. Stomping Tantrum, great. Max Quake. Oh my gosh, we just need to survive one more. One more. Harlech's like, we're getting the help from Miss Vicky's for everything. It's not stopping here. Come on, come on. No, no Thunderbolt. You gotta be kidding me! No! You couldn't target somebody else? Man! Knife to the heart. Did not want me to win that. That's a game saying it's time to not give up but be done on right now. Gotta make some food. Actually, you know what? There's time for one more. I can't end on that. We can't end on that. We can't let it stop us. Not like this. Okay, hear me out. Colossal. And then somebody take Centiskorch. Somebody take Marshtomp. Yes! Darkloak or Rotom's fine. Let's go. Let's get this. It's all for the content, guys. It's all for the content. You know, we are not doing this on... We're doing this on purpose, but not on purpose. Alright. I'm trying... Oh, there's a wide guard there. But too many flying. This is also not a great run. This is not a great run. We cannot lose some of these Pokemon. I might have to grab every single Pokemon just so that we don't lose the effective types. And I'm willing to do that. Also, for all you Lopunny fans, you know. Lopunny. I think I gotta grab every single Pokemon. I think we're in a good spot. Rotom can survive. I'll grab everything and I'll end with probably end with the Amara evolution, whatever it's called. Cute Charm, no! Stop falling in love with the enemy. It's not cool. Stop using Will-O-Wisp. It's not gonna work. I think after this I need a drink. Be like that some nights. That was quick. I did not even feel like 3 moves. Let's hit it with that flamethrower. Again, this is such a better mon to have, but I gotta keep the Scorching Sands and the Marshtomp and everything we got. Water Pledge works out, I guess. Oh no, you're so weak. Can somebody just hit it once? No, don't max airstream anybody. Stop! Stop with the Will-O-Wisp. We don't need it. Again, I appreciate the support, guys. Trying to keep me going. No, it feels like I can't. That was 3 times. And it was terrible setups every single time. I probably could have picked better mons in some cases, but I mean, I can't control the stupid computers for how they want to pick their crap, you know? Good. We were probably going to lose that Marshtomp, and that's the one we definitely need to keep. We're going to get the item. I think the item has the best chance. Ooh. Focus Band. Yes, please. Let's get Focus Bands for me and my 3 closest friends here. Well, my Pokemon for sure would have been really good against the Cherim. But I couldn't risk it. Let's do Mega Kick. Cool. Yes, yes, for sure. For sure. I was mainly talking about the people I was the computers getting Focus Bands, but I think you deserve it too. Oh, Harlick didn't read your first message, Miss Vicky's. He said, I know you said that you had the shiny. At least it counts. Hey, listen, it's like you just got the shiny without really having to search for the shiny. So I think that's a beautiful thing, you know? And then you got me over here where I can't even beat the boss in order to get a chance at catching the Pokemon. The Kyogre? Interesting. That'd be a good one. Do I do rock or do I do dragon? Rock, dragon, rock, dragon, rock, dragon. This one. Yeah, I'll take your Pokemon. Jolteon! If I get hit, that means I heal. Dialga is so fire. If I remember, Dialga was an annoying Pokemon to try to get. Alright, again. Restores HP if hit by an electric type move instead of taking damage. I think I keep this Jolteon. I don't even think I have to worry about doing anything else. I think I keep it. Ah, no Palkia from that game. You guys could go for that Palkia. Ew, Body Slam's not good. At least we got the paralysis. Or as I like to say, the paralyses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is crazy. Oh, no shinies? It's not cool. I think everybody should be guaranteed to get a shiny if they're hunting for one. But you know, that's just me. Listen, out of the 74 times I've gone through, I've gotten 3 shinies. I guess that's pretty good. I mean, that's roughly the odds of getting one. Yes! 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 Let's go. We've got a good thing going here. I believe. The only bad thing is Marshtomp is super weak to grass. Let's do it. I feel like this is the one. I think we've won this one. My bucket list. Again, I don't know if you're talking to me or Miss Vicky's, but my overall bucket list. I think first and foremost, I want to travel around Greece and even like Italy, specifically Rome, just because I'm a huge mythology nerd, and I really love the Greek and Roman mythology. Mostly, and then seeing the stuff on just being able to see the architecture would be insane too, but Morocco, that would be awesome. Be kind of cool. I don't know. There's so many places I haven't been and so many things I haven't done that it's just so hard to process all that, you know? Figure out what to really do or go for. And you got to have money in order to do a lot of things, which sucks, but it's part of life. Come on, you're one hit away. Please do not kill all my Pokemon. Hit me. Slam. We did it. You guys were right. One more was what we needed. Oh, wow. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I only have my apartment. But fire. Alright. Give us the shiny. Because we need the shiny. A blue, good boy shiny. Everything that would make this perfect, and a perfect way to end the stream, would be a shiny. Okay? Unfortunately, Lopunny was not shiny, so you guys cannot be happy about that. Cherrim was not shiny. Aurora's not shiny. The moment of truth. If I just like colored it a little bit, it would then be shiny. But that's okay. It's you know, if I had more time, I would still sit here and do it. It's probably, knowing my luck, it's going to happen off stream. I'm going to just be sitting there watching some Naruto and trying to do some of these so that I'm not just streaming and you know, doing the same thing on the streams over and over again. It's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's shiny hunting in a nutshell, you know? You do the same thing, hoping to get the shiny, and then boom, you don't get the shiny. Drives you crazy. But, yeah, again, we'll at least try to go for it. Again, we did get a shiny today, so I guess that's good. We've gotten a shiny in, I think, the last 3 streams. But, again, not a shiny for this challenge. But, again, I appreciate you guys for sticking. You guys were here the whole time, and you know, the interaction was perfect. Again, I appreciate everything that you guys are doing, everything that you guys are hoping to do in the future, for your channels, for your content, and it was fun chilling. But I guess today it's coming to an end for me. Again, I want to thank you guys again. I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you guys have good luck in your shiny hunting as well. Peace. I'll see you guys next time.